All right, so this box just arrived today, and basically, I just thought, we're gonna be unboxing this as a first reaction and stuff. And as you can see, it's a Herman Miller logo. This is probably the last chair that you will ever need to buy in your life. The first reaction to this, you get the open. The good thing about Herman Miller is that it comes with pre-made, basically. It's pre-assembled, so you don't have to assemble it yourself. That's why the box is huge. Not huge, it's huge. Alright, so good that it's covered with the plastic. Let's take it out. Take the plastic out. So you can see there's a Herman Miller paper here, or the tag.
Have a seat.
Yeah, this. Oh. This is really nice. Let's go up. Okay, it goes pretty up. Look, if you can see my feet, my shoes, I'm like floating here. So probably gonna go a little lower. Now let's see the arms. It's pretty easy. That's pretty good. This is the remastered Herman Miller Aeron chair, by the way, not the classic one. Apparently they stopped making those, but this is pretty good. It also has a lumbar support. Damn, this feels really, really good. You want to try it out, Sami? This is rated as a 24-hour chair.
So I used to have an office, like a WeWork office, kind of like a co-working space, and they all the chairs were these chairs.
Yeah, I know.
All
That's the
of their
reason.
chairs were these chairs, but they weren't the new model. They were like the older model.
Yeah.
You can tell. You can easily tell.
Yeah, the classic one and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna compare this one to my hiking chair, which I love.
It's forcing you to sit upright, like it's
exactly,
forcing your
exactly.
spine to stay straight.
Exactly.
The
So
arms are
hopefully,
yeah, this is.
it's gonna minimize or it's gonna eliminate all the back problems and the arm problems and all
Yeah,
that.
it's
For 24 hours.
and it's not like uncomfortable. It's just forcing your spine to stay straight.
Yes, exactly. Nice.
Approved.
Now we're gonna compare it to the hiking chair, which I loved. All right, so we are going to be comparing the Herman Miller Aeron remastered chair with my Staples hiking chair right here. As you can see, the first difference is the Herman Miller Aeron chair doesn't come with a headrest or neck rest or whatever you call this one. But with a hiking chair, you get this. I love this chair, the hiking chair. It's been good to me for like the past 2 years and stuff. And as you can see, there's a little bit of dust already, and it's a little bit of wind here. It's pretty good, but in terms of comfortability, I'm sitting at the Aeron Herman Miller chair right now, and it really, really feels comfortable. I mean, when you are on the desk for like 16 hours a day, so you're like pretty much all day working, and a computer and a desk, all for business stuff or for work, then this really feels good at the back. It does not, I would say it's not as sitting in a couch where you'll fall asleep or something. It's more like the back, or all the pressures are being balanced out, and it's that's why it's comfortable, but it's also forcing you to sit properly, basically. So there's no one spot that's putting more pressure on your body, especially on your lower back. So this one is pretty good. Now, with the hiking chair, it's not as bad, actually. It is actually really good. Like I said, I love this chair, especially for the price point. It's also very comfortable, but it doesn't conform as much, or it doesn't fit as much, especially on your back and your butt, compared to the Aeron Miller chair. I think it's because of the mesh. This one is pretty good, but it's not as high quality as the mesh in the Aeron Miller. This one, I'll show you in a bit, but it looks like it's stretchable, but it's not as stretchable as the Aeron Herman Miller, actually, because this one is more like, it's not really tightly built into it or like fit, so it has the illusion of it like it's being stretchy, but it's actually kind of loose. That's why it looks like it's stretchy, or it feels stretchy. This also has a lumbar support, but the lumbar support is really pretty basic. It does help, like you can feel it a little bit, but compared to the Herman Miller Aeron with this remastered lumbar support, this one you can really feel it, because you can adjust this all the way down. Let me see it, this one, and all the way up, depending on where you feel, depending on the body basically, because each person is different. And so you're gonna have to find like the best posture or best placement for your body posture. But once you find that, then you're pretty much not gonna be moving it after. Now let's talk about the arms. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but with the hiking chair, it goes all the way up like this. Here's my proper arm position when I'm like totally relaxing my shoulder and stuff, just for comparison. And then when you go to the minimum height of this one, it's pretty much right here. And that's pretty much it. You can go up and down with the hiking chair, but it doesn't swivel, it doesn't move forward or backwards. Now with the Herman Miller Aeron, I got the fully adjustable arms because based on my research and checking on the internet and on YouTube, it does benefit you a lot. And well, this has also been my problem with using this chair, because I couldn't find any chair that is really fully adjustable arms. With the Herman Miller Aeron, since this is the remastered, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me just now let me put this back down. The Herman Miller Aeron can also swivel. You can move this outside if you really like, if it's on the way and you just want to move your arms properly, or freely when you're using the computer and stuff. Or you can bring it inside, all the way inside, when you're actually, sometimes when you're typing, when you're coding or something, and you just want to put your arms somewhere. Although it's not really recommended for like long periods of time when you're putting pressure here, but this is really nice to have. Now, since I got the fully adjustable arms, another thing that this can do with the remastered is actually move this back, as you can see, and then you move it all the way forward when you want to relax. But sometimes with the desk, with this desk, especially if you have like a thick countertop, something like what I'm using, then the arms might get in the way. Where this is where I was having issues with. I'm like, sometimes I can't figure out whether I'm gonna put the arms underneath the desk or not, or put it lower, or like basically in line. With this one, you can move this back so you can move forward and get closer to the mouse. Like it hits the desk right here. With this one, you can always put it lower, but if not, if you want to be in line with the desk, then you can bring this back up, or bring this backwards rather, and then you can get as close as possible to the computer, and then just like type like this for the like you can say ergonomics or something. The fully adjustable arms is really nice to have, and I think it's worth the extra. Okay, so as far as the height of the chair, this goes all the way. This is the lowest part right now. I'm not sure if you can see it. So this is the lowest height, and if I go up, there's a lever here, and if I go up, this is how high it is. And then comparison to the height of the hiking chair, let me put the lever on. This is the highest height. It's a little higher, but I can still reach the floor. My feet is still kind of, the minimum height is low as the Herman Miller, but the maximum height is not as high as the Herman Miller. Okay, now for the reclining of the chair. With this one, the hiking chair has a lock actually. So if you want to lock it, you can just like want to sit straight. But it's not really ideal, to be honest with you. Like if you're gonna lock and then you're gonna be sitting straight for long periods of time. So when you recline, this moves. While in the Herman Miller chair, so when you move back, if you look at it, it's the whole chair who's actually rocking back or reclining back. if you increase the tension of this, then it's going to be really hard for you to get back. So you really need to put effort, which is good. So, you know, when you're in a computer all day, you don't want to really sit like really stiff like that, because it's going to put a lot of pressure on your mid to lower back. So when you want to type or something, you also want to recline a little bit. So this is a bit too much. Let me lower the tension or decrease the tension. So right now, you still need effort, but you can recline a little bit, you can relax. So you'll be at your normal position, basically. All right, so that was my first impression of the Herman Miller Aeron compared to my Staples hiking chair that I've been using for 2 years. Now let's talk about price. Now for the price of the Herman Miller, it runs around $1,000 all the way up to $1,500 or even $1,800 if I'm not mistaken. That is also one of the cons of the Herman Miller. It's really pricey. But if you want to take care of your back, especially if you're on the computer or sitting down in the office for long periods of time, I think it's worth it. If you can save up for the money, then the Herman Miller is really, I would say, worth it in the long run, because the Herman Miller has a 12-year warranty, and their customer service and their warranty is really awesome. You know, they don't give you a lot of headaches and all that. But I will give you a tip. Since I bought this, it was retailing around $1,375, basically $1,375, but I was able to knock it down to all the way to $890. Although during the holidays, Herman Miller gives around 15%, but with the tip, if you contact the authorized dealer, like you go to their website and then you click on where to buy at the top, I'll show it to you, and then you go to contact a dealer page, you put in your zip code right there and start contacting each authorized dealer. What I did was I emailed a bunch of them and see if any of the dealers or authorized dealers allow a purchase for just one quantity, because usually the authorized dealers are for the businesses or for like big quantities, wholesale quantities. That's why you can get a cheaper price. I was able to get around 30% off of the retail price on the site, which is $1,300. I was able to put it all the way down to $890 to $900 plus tax. That is a really good deal. So if you can contact the authorized dealer around your area, you just put in your zip code, and that would be awesome. You just the downside to that is it takes a few days, you know, emailing back and forth, contacting if any of them allows one purchase, and if you guys can negotiate with the prices. Or another thing is you can find a used Herman Miller chairs. The Herman Miller chairs lasts forever. Like, I've seen lots of chairs in the offices, like the old office that I've been to. These Herman Miller chairs have been in good, like, it's very durable. It's like really good. Even for 15 years to 20 years, they're really good. And so if you can you can find it on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. If you can find some Herman Miller chair, the classic ones, around $300 to $450, that is a pretty good deal already. But if you want a brand new one like me, go to the Herman Miller website, look for the authorized dealer in your area, and negotiate for the price. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. Just a quick tip. This is probably the last chair that I'm ever going to buy. This will last me a lifetime, forever, hopefully. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm Lars of Kilobit Nomad. See you in the next video.